Hey, what's going on? What's going on? This is Nick Lozano from Blueprint Consultant. I want to take some time, and something's been on my mind. Um, I work with many small business owners and small businesses. Um, Helping them identify certain tasks that needs to be done to that way that way they can raise the revenue, raise sales in their company. I'll also I provide a service for operations as well to be able to keep to attract the same clientele to make sure that they become Raven fans for their companies, right? And keep on coming and want to introduce them and want to refer their friends and families to their company. So these are some things that I work with small business owners. But this video right here, I wanted to take some time and talk about software and the certain software that a lot of small businesses use to run their companies. Um, in my dealings with in the consulting and coaching space, I have ran across many small businesses that unfortunately are not using a CRM in their company, not using any type of software in their company. And I sit down and I ask them specific questions about how long they've been in business, and how growth has been year after year. There's just one client that I began working with, and when I began working with him, he had been in business for 3 years, and I had asked him, like, how much revenue came in year one, and how much revenue came in year two and year three. Here's the guy. Here's a small business owner that is like literally on the day-to-day grind at his company. He's there. He opens up in the morning. He's one of the last ones to leave at the end of the day. And when I asked him these questions about, how much money, how much more revenue came in year after year, he really didn't have no specific answer. And which, which from me, being a small business owner and learning from my mistakes and what works and what to really focus on, when a small business owner doesn't have his or her numbers in line, it's operating a big ship, but the captain of the ship is downstairs working in the day to day. No one's really looking out, seeing if there's a big boulder coming coming in front of the ship. So knowing your numbers, when a company owner, when a company itself and the owner knows its numbers, things begin to shift. Things begin to change in the company. The company is able to have more control. So anyhow, talking about CRMs, so many companies don't. It's not that they don't have because they just don't like it. They don't have because they just don't know, right? They don't know that there's a specific software catered to tattoo artist, that service. The person that is running an ATV dealership, doesn't a small dealership doesn't really know that there is a CRM software that he can input. He can set it all up and literally run everything, running from sales, running to operations, sending receipts and invoices and collecting payments just off of one machine, the CRM. And so that's where I come in. That's the service that I provide. That's the service that I help small businesses and small companies come alive and begin to prepare to scale itself. So one thing about a CRM, one of its important things, tools that a CRM has, is that it has an area where has an area for sales. And let's just say, for instance, you have a painting company, right? And you really you're starting your painting company off. You know how to paint really well. You know how to tape and bid jobs, and you know how to do all the labor work. But when it comes to like the office side, in sales, you kind of shy off because you're just so good over here in labor, which I get. I understand that's how I was for a very long time. But what about sales? Like, um, once you put a couple of sales reps, once you create that sales process for your company, um, then you can hire on a sales team or a sales consultant that can follow your processes. That way, they can be reaching out to your clients and follow up and estimate follow ups. All of the and unfortunately, there's a lot of small business owners that don't realize that they can hire sales reps or sales consultants, and just be having someone come in looking from a 30,000 feet of square foot view. We can easily implement, create the processes and roles for the sales reps, and that way we can hire a sales rep for your company. But the sales reps, going back to the CRM, the sales rep is using the CRM all day. That's their job. Everything that from a customer's needs, all the customer's information is going to be throughout the CRM. It's going to be organized. That's another thing about a CRM. A CRM is going to organize your company to be seamless, right? You want to streamline all that you possibly can, and a CRM is going to help you and run your business. It's going to help you grab control or more control of your company. That way you are able to make quick and wise decisions, whether it's buying power that it gives you because you actually know your numbers, you actually know what works and what doesn't. So anyhow, a lot of like, let's just go back to a tire shop, for instance. If I had a CRM for my tire shop, I would no longer have to write down specifically every tire that I get by every size. I If I had a CRM, I would have everything set up into the CRM that it has its own inventory module, that everything comes into the business, goes straight into the CRM. It's logged in, it's there, how much it sold for, how much the cost was. Like, these are things that are going to help your company scale to its next level. And a CRM is going to do that to your company. So I wanted to leave you with three gold nuggets for this video concerning a CRM. What a CRM is, or these are some action steps. That way you can begin at once to implement a CRM into your company. That way you can gain more control over your business. So what I always recommend, and anytime a client, some of my, a part of my service also is to create services, right? So a I'll create a lawn care service, or I'll create a retail store service. So the first thing that I do as I'm creating this service is I'm searching CRMs. I want to gather a list of 5 CRMs in that specific industry. If you're in the tattoo artist industry, I would search best software for tattoo artists. So in action steps, go online, search what CRM for whatever industry that you are in. There'll be a list that comes in. Go through it, go through 5 or 7 of them, look what they do. You'll be surprised, because maybe you haven't heard of the word CRM or customer relationship management. Maybe you've never heard this before. But once you go online and you search for CRM and tattoo artists, you'll be surprised as you look through it, that words will start popping out that because it's your industry. So go through there, make a list of 5 to 7 CRMs in your industry. Go through them, see what they have, see what they offer. Here's another action step. Choose 2 of them. A lot of CRM softwares are going to give you a free 14-day trial. I recommend picking the top 2 that you like for whatever reasons, and begin a free trial with the first one for the first 2 weeks, 14 days. And then if you don't like that, if that has not fit your company, then I would consider doing another 14-day trial with the second CRM that you like best. Step three, do it now. Do it now. If you spend the time working on your business, this is a business owner, right? A business owner works on his business, on her business, doesn't work in it. So we want to pull back the business owner. That way he's able to see what's going on and start connecting the dots. Just do it. Go online, search for a good CRM for whatever industry that you're in. Create a list of 5, do some research on them, choose 2 of the top ones, begin your 14 free day trial. You will not be sorry. A lot of people don't like change. I am one as well. But if we want to do the work for our business, for our company, for our clients, for our family, we got to start doing the good work, right? Start getting control over your company. A CRM, customer relationship management.